Now, new energy vehicles in China, you will notice that they are really doing very well. I mean, this industry, you remember that in 2021, they sold over 6 million cars. So we saw over 6 million cars being sold worldwide from these new energy vehicles, of which over 3 or around 3.4 million were sold only in China. Now, this is something that is amazing, and it just has to show you that the demand that we are seeing from these NEV vehicles or new energy vehicles, it is growing, and we are still going to see it grow even in the years to come, as countries all over the world are really encouraging consumers or their residents to consider going for these new energy vehicles, which is something that is incredible and is going to make these kind of vehicles to be in demand, like I said, probably in the years to come. I mean, you know that China also offers subsidies to those that are buying these kind of vehicles, which is something that, again, it encourages the consumers to consider buying this EV or these new energy vehicles cars. Now, with all that, today we read wonderful news to say that these new energy vehicles in Shanghai for the Q1 of 2022 accounted for 47% of the total car sold in the Q1, which is something that is amazing, because this just simply has to show you that it looks like in China, because you remember that Shanghai is one of the biggest cities in China. It looks like a lot of people in China are moving away from gas cars or these non-NEV cars into the NEV cars, which is something that is incredible and has to show you that the demand, it looks like it's picking, and chances, like I said, it's very high that we are going to see the demand also increasing in the future. Almost all EV producers or all these NEV producers in China increase their prices by around 5,000 to 10,000 Chinese yen, and still getting to see this industry contributing around 47% of the total car sales in Shanghai is something that is truly amazing, and it just has to show you that this industry is doing really well. So this 47% is around 58,000 units, which represent, of course, 41% year over year, which is something that is incredible, because again, this just shows the growth that we are seeing on these NEV sales. And of course, some of the things that I believe is making the figures to be a bit I think, to me, this way is because you remember that the first 2 weeks of April, most of the automakers in China had suspended their production. They were not producing as much. Even some of them, or most of them, were completely at shut down, which is something that getting to see that still with that they managed to produce a 41% increase year over year is something that is amazing, and must just show you the demand that we might continue seeing on this industry even in the years to come. So non-NEV sales were around 65,000, down 22% year over year, which again, these figures or these latest stats must just show you that a lot of people are moving into the NEV cars, which is something that is truly amazing, and it gives hope to some of the retail investors like us who are investing into EV stocks like NIO. I mean, NIO's ES6, ES8 were part of the top SUVs or top 10 SUVs sold in 2021, which is something that must just show you that this is a company which is doing very well. And to get to know that those old models, including the ES8 and the ES6, are going to be upgraded, or their hardwares are going to be upgraded, it is something that must just show you that even for those models, guys, they are still going to do very well, because they are going to continue to be relevant even in the few years or in the years to come, which is something that is incredible. Now, NIO is a company that continues to do very well, and it's a company that is still going to do very well because its fundamentals and its future prospects remain to be very strong. I believe that this is a stock that if you're not partaking into going in and buying this stock at this low trading price, you're definitely going to regret a few years down the line, knowing the fact that NIO once traded around $16 per stock, and I missed that boat. I mean, this is a company that today, again, it reported that it had now produced 200,000 vehicles, of which the first 100, it took about almost 3 years for them to get to that point and to see or get to know or that NIO got to the next or the second 100,000 within around a year. It's something that must just show you that this is a company that continues, or it's going to continue doing very well even in the years to come. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you a quick update on this wonderful article we read about the NEF sales when looking at the Q1 of 2021 sales, which of course are on is the stats coming from Shanghai, or is the stats that was taken around Shanghai, which is something that is incredible. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time we drop a new content. Otherwise, before you load the bot or before you buy these EV stocks, please do make sure that you do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable when you're investing into these stocks. But as for me, I continue loading the boat on my favorite EV stock, which is NIO, which I believe it will do very well as it brings, or there are so many things that it's doing which I believe it will make it thrive. Now, otherwise, that's all from me, and I will see you in my next video, and God bless you all.